Welcome to the Pachehra Talks. In today's video, we are going to understand Microsoft Purview with simple examples. This is a very simple video to understand the concept of MS Purview. So let's get started. So MS Purview. So let's try to put an idea what it is first. So MS Purview is something or a tool that helps organize and understand your data. So this is a tool for your data, which is a lot and spread everywhere. You may have a lot of databases, maybe data lake, maybe OneDrive or SharePoint data, a lot of data that every organization has. So this is a tool for your data. What we do uh, with our data, with the help of this tool, we organize and understand the data. And how we do that? By classifying the data, by scanning it, classifying it. And why we are doing it? To keep the track of sensitive information, to understand the data. So in a nutshell, Microsoft Purview is a tool that helps organize and understand data. With it, you can classify your data to keep track of sensitive information like credit card numbers or personal IDs, things like that. Right now, the point is, how can we use it? It's very simple to use. First, you need to go to Azure portal and create your Microsoft Purview account. Once you have the account, you need to connect data sources. Let's suppose these are your data sources. It could be SQL, it could be storage or data lake, or maybe all any other on-prem data or any other data source that you have. We need to connect it. We need to connect it with the Purview account so that our Purview will go and perform the scanning. Purview scan these sources to gather information about your data like name, size, and what type of information they contain. Once it has the metadata about your data, like what kind of data it is, it can classify it. After scanning, Purview organize your data into categories based on what it finds, like identifying if it contains sensitive information or not. And of course, labeling is something which is in Purview. So this feature, however, allows you to mark data with sensitivity labels indicating how important or sensitive it is. Okay, so why it matters? Because classifying and labeling data makes it easier to understand and manage. Makes it easier to understand and manage. For example, you can quickly find out important files or ensure sensitive information, which is there to protect through classifying and labeling. Right. So how I think it is all good now. It make all sense to everyone. Now, the point is how it actually works. Let's see how it actually works. These are the few points which will help us to understand the working. The very first thing is Purview connects to your data sources and collects details about your data, such as file names and size. And then it process this information and adds it to the catalog. Yes, we have catalog. Adds it to the catalog, making it easier to search and manage. We talked about it in the previous video, which was like super high level, just to understand the concept. And then Purview automatically sorts the data into categories like highly confidential or public based on what it finds. And finally, the preview feature, labeling one, this feature lets you add labels to data indicating its sensitivity labels, right? So that's how it actually works. Now, let me put it aside for a while, or let it be here. It's fine. I can use this here. So what could be the benefits you could see to perform these actions through Microsoft Purview? So the very first thing it will helps you find and understand your data better. So organize your data and allow you to mark sensitive information or protection. So it will also help in security. That is the reason we are adding this particular video in our security specialist series, because we do have a single module for it. And finally, with that all information, it can provide insights into your data through reports and analysis. Now, let's quickly go through a scenario which will help us understand what we learned today. Let's suppose there is an organization which called something like Tech Solutions. Okay, this is an organization, and let's suppose there is a data analyst who needs to ensure that the company's data is well organized. So, what are the tasks for this data analyst? The data is well organized. Okay, it is secure and easily accessible for analysis. Okay, that's the KRA for the data analyst who is working with the tech solutions. That is the organization. Okay, now with the increasing amount of data flowing in from various sources, a data analyst team decides to implement Microsoft Purview to streamline their data management process. So, how they are going to implement Microsoft Purview? Now we can connect all the dots, the concept that we have learned. The first step for it is to connect Purview to Tech Solutions data sources, just like this. So these could be the data sources for the tech solutions. So we need to connect these, and they have databases containing customer information, product catalogs, and sales data, along with the files storing reports and presentations. So what would happen once it is connected? The scanning will happen. Once the data source are registered, Purview gets to work scanning them. It collects details about the data like file names, size, and types. For example, it identifies customer names, order numbers, and financial figures. Afterwards, it will classify it. With the scanning complete, Purview automatically categorizes the data. It recognizes sensitive information like credit card numbers or personal IDs and labels them accordingly. For instance, it flags customer payment details as sensitive and sales reports as public. Right? Now, labeling, which is in preview, also excites our data analytics team. So, what they do, they try it out. They try it out, which is currently in preview. So, they apply sensitive labels to certain data sets, including their importance and level of security. For example, she marks financial reports as highly confidential and product manuals as internal use only. Right? You might have seen these kind of things in your organization as well. So that's how these tech solutions try to well organize and secure their data. Now, what are the benefits organization is getting out of it? All data is neatly categorized and easy to find, right? So data organization, we can simply put organization. That is one of the benefit. What is the other one? Sensitive information is appropriately labeled and protected, so security. Then finally, reports and analysis provide valuable insights for decision making with all that information gathered. So insights. So thanks to Microsoft Purview, data analytics team of tech solutions can embark on a data management adventure with confidence. They have the tools they need to navigate through the vast sea of data, uncover hidden treasures, and steer the company towards success. Right. So this is absolutely high level basic understanding of MS Purview. Because I know the previous video that we have created, we provided a lots of information. So I hope this video will help to understand the concept of MS Purview, what we are trying to achieve with this tool. Well, thank you for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.